Hello and welcome to Indian Express videos. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has said that it is against the party's rule to sort of send its General Secretary Sitaram Yechury to Rajya Sabha because since he is the head of the party, he needs to travel a lot, and therefore it would not be feasible for a party chief to actually remain as a member of parliament. And he's also talked about the role of the Congress supporting the CPM to send Yechury to Rajya Sabha from West Bengal. I have with me Liz Matthew to talk more about this. How do you see this development of the Kerala Chief Minister's comment?
See, interestingly, it is happening, Kerala Chief Minister said this on a day when the Central Committee, the apex decision-making body of the CPIM meeting to take a decision on whether Yechury should be given a third term, which is against the rule in the norms in the party constitution. Sending a person for a third term to Rajya Sabha is against the party's norms. But interestingly, the Kerala Chief Minister said two things as a reason. He used recent, one is that, as the General Secretary of the CPIM, Mr. Yechury will have to travel across this country and will have to engage in party activities. So it won't be, and he has cited his own example being a party secretary when he was a member of the Legislative Assembly in Kerala, where he said that he couldn't actually do justice to both roles. I mean, to his role as a legislator primarily. So he's saying it doesn't look good, if you don't give that much time for the job. The second thing he's saying, one reason for Mr. Yechury's re-entry into Parliament says that he has been the strongest voice of opposition in the upper house, where the BJP and its allies have been a minority. Still, it was Yechury who was fiercely putting across the opposition view. Many a time, it was he had even led the Congress party to, in such occasions. So, but Mr. Vijayan says that we had an experience with the Congress. We backed Congress in 2004 to oppose the BJP because we found that 6 years of BJP under Adal Bihari Vajpayee was according to Mr. Vijayan was even a threat to the Indian democracy. So that is why we supported, but they ditched us. The Congress indulged in anti-people activities. So we don't want to repeat that. So we, as the CPIM, the both state, in fact Kerala, West Bengal and in Kerala, now primarily in Kerala, the CPM's biggest political rival is the Congress. So he doesn't want to create a situation that his party is taking the Congress support to send its General Secretary back to the Rajya Sabha.
So Liz, the Kerala is one of the two states in the country where the CPM is in power, basically. And since Pinarayi Vijayan is the Chief Minister of that state, he holds a lot of role within the party. He's also a member of the Politburo as well. So is this a sort of a sign of the Kerala faction sort of asserting itself and saying that, okay, this is what we are going to do, or, is that sort of a signal?
It is certainly, because as you know, the Bengal the party is in such, it's in real trouble. Bengal unit wanted Yechury to be in the house, and also, the kind of, we can see a sense of factionalism also here. The Kerala unit has been the other side, where Yechury was not backed by the Kerala unit, and now Kerala unit is having its say because it is in power. And unlike Tripura, which is a smaller state, Kerala is also a small state, but also it sends 20 MPs to the Lok Sabha. Even when you take a party, when you have only two states, one state is going for election soon. This party just came to power in, it's been just more than just over a year now. So that is one thing. Secondly, even if you take the Central Committee and Politburo, you can see that the number of the members, the leaders, from Kerala is they have a, so obviously a party, a political party will have to give weightage to
Right.
but at the same time, the CPM, the Kerala CPM, at least a section of the party feels that they are playing only with the some kind of selfish interest here, not looking at a larger picture, because having Yechury in the Rajya Sabha as a voice, as a strong voice against the opposition, especially at a time when the opposition is seen as a very weak composition of parties, it was necessary. So one section of party feels that they are really not looking at the larger picture, but just playing to the very narrow interest.
Right. So the Congress West Bengal unit has said that it can support Yechury for.
Yes, Congress has expressed its willingness to, because either Congress nor the CPM alone cannot send, so they both can together send. So if it is Yechury, Congress has more numbers, so Congress is still willing to give it.
So if he is willing, he can actually win from West Bengal. Is that a possibility?
No, if the party decides, in CPM, it is the central committee so if the central committee decides, then only Yechury can contest as the candidate.
Okay. Anyways, the party is deciding. It will make its decision in the central committee meeting today, and we'll have to wait and see whether Mr. Sitaram Yechury gets nominated for the Rajya Sabha. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.